don't let Dick Goodspeed retire.
He's a good guy, but if he retires, he'll be a worse sandbagger than ever.
God knows he's worked hard, but I don't know what I'll do with him hanging around the house all day.
Without Dick, who's gonna pick up the tab at happy hour?
He's a good guy, but if he retires,
Please
he'll
don't
be a
let Dick
worse
Goodspeed.
sandbagger.
Who's gonna pick up the tab?
Clarence, a man on Earth needs our help.
What's the problem?
He's about to throw away man's greatest gift, gainful employment.
You mean he's...
That's right. He's seriously thinking about retiring.
Oh dear. Well, I'd better go right away.
Not so fast, Clarence. I want you to spend the next few minutes getting acquainted with Richard Goodspeed. Peter? Peter, tell Clarence all he needs to know.
Hello, Clarence. I'm Peter Graves, and tonight on Biography, we examine the life of Dick Goodspeed. It all began in Southern California. Dick started out his life in admittedly humble surroundings, but from the beginning, he was determined to make his way to the very top. His earliest efforts were focused on the Boy Scouts. It was there that a young Dick Goodspeed convinced his troop to help him create a rather impressive Eagle Scout project. During World War II, Dick was too young to fight, but he did his part to defend the home front. And by the time the war was over, Dick was ready for action. He tried his hand at a number of jobs, including a stint at a local hamburger stand, but he was fired after only a few days for suggesting to the owners that a couple of arches might look good on their sign. Then, in 1953, Dick took a job as a clerk at a local supermarket. He enjoyed the work, but his first love was always the FBI. In 1957, Jim Dandy merged with Lucky Stores, and Dick stayed on. He was quickly becoming a success, but there was still something missing in his life. Oh, there had been girlfriends, but Dick was looking for something special. Then he finally met the woman who would change his life, and in 1960, Dick married Sandra Landry. Now Dick's career really took off. In 1967, he was promoted to district manager. And 3 years later, he was sent to Washington, D.C. to head up Lucky's Memco operation. For some time, Dick had been concerned that there were subversive elements in the grocery business. Bolstered by his earlier desire to work for the FBI, Dick decided to offer his services to the president as an undercover agent. President Nixon was intrigued by the idea, even going so far as introducing Dick to other undercover operatives. Dick's success in Washington led to an offer from the Family Mart store in Georgia. The move to Atlanta in 1976 allowed him to rub shoulders with members of the new First Family. In 1985, Dick was called back to California to become the president of Lucky's California division. It was there that he first met Larry Del Santo, and the two grocery veterans quickly bonded into a formidable team. Dick was thrilled to be back in Southern California. He hobnobbed with movie stars and even wrote a screenplay, which was promptly rejected. As one movie executive told him, no one wants to see a movie about some boat that sank 80 years ago. In 1994, Dick was tapped on the shoulder to become the president of Vons. Dick spent 4 happy years at Vons, and in November of 1997, he announced that he would retire in April.
Thank you, Peter. Now, Clarence, you'd better get going.
Of course. But, sir, do you really think it's necessary?
What do you mean?
He's done so much. Don't you think he deserves to retire?
You know what, Clarence? I think you may be right.
And so, on March 13th, friends and family gathered at the Doubletree Hotel to wish Dick Goodspeed a happy retirement.
So, do I get my wings now?
No.
Next time on Biography, we examine the life of American patriot Jack Brown.